Check, check. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. This is day 2, live from Niles, Illinois, just outside Chicago, of VLA Central Division regular season action. Match number 4 of the weekend features the Indiana Team Pineapple against the Chicago Sweed. These two teams played an epic 5-set match yesterday, which Sweed led 2-1. Team Pineapple made a miraculous comeback to steal the 4th set, but Sweed eventually prevailed in 5. And if this one's going to be anything like that, then we are in for a treat on Sunday morning. My name is Rob St. Clair. Welcome to Energy Volleyball Club. Big shout-outs to them for hosting the VLA this weekend. We will introduce the teams here in the house and introduce the starting lineups and get right to first serve in just a moment. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Energy Volleyball Club for this match number 4 of the weekend of Volleyball League of America Men's Tier 1 Central Division regular season action. This match features a rematch from yesterday's 5-setter. The team in green, the Indiana Team Pineapple from Fort Wayne, Indiana, against the team in black and orange, the Chicago Sweed. Give our teams a warm welcome on Sunday morning. Introducing today's starting lineups. First, for the Indiana Team Pineapple, a 6'5" setter from Ball State University, number 27, Jake Romano. Come on over there, LJ. We got to meet your team here. All right, give it up one more time. Jake Romano, it's the starting setter. Additionally, a 6'4" outside hitter from Purdue Fort Wayne, number 4, Tony Price. A 6'4" outside hitter from Ball State University, number 30, Bryce Barrent. A 6'3" opposite from Lourdes University, number 8, Evan Gebert. A 6'9" middle blocker from Lees McRae University, number 17, Matt Harpenow. A 6'5" middle blocker from Emmanuel College, number 28, Alejandro Robles. And a 5'6" libero from McKendree University, number 34, Francisco Comas. Team Pineapple is managed by Ron Clark, head coach Lauren Gebert. And the team in black and orange, the Chicago Sweed, a 6'1" setter from Lakeland College, number 5, Jordan Smith. A 6' outside hitter from Dominican University, number 2, Ethan Klosak. A 6'8" outside hitter from McKendree University, number 9, Ethan Carroll. A 6'5" opposite from New York University, number 88, Evan Lindley. A 6'5" middle blocker from Grandview University, number 6, Zachar Pasha. A 6'5" middle blocker from Ball State University, number 22, Parker Swartz. And a 6' libero from Dominican University, number 7, Eric Krizak. Sweed is managed by Jordan Smith, head coach Tyler Boyce. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into the action. My name is Rob St. Clair, live from Chicago. Welcome to the Volleyball League of America, one of the biggest weekends in the history of the league in terms of volleyball going on coast to coast. I'm looking forward to going back after the dust settles this weekend and counting how many matches were played between Tier 1 and Tier 2 combined. This match number 4 of the weekend here in Chicago. We got a Tier 1 regular season event as well going on the East Coast in Connecticut. Tier 2 event in Louisville. Tier 2 event yesterday on the south side of Chicago. I think there was some Tier 2 play going on in Colorado yesterday. So much Volleyball League of America action, and here we are to kick off Sunday morning with Sweed in black on the near side serving, Team Pineapple in green on the far side receiving. And a perfect start. Team Pineapple still looking for their first win of the season. They've been close. 5-set loss to the Icemen in week 1. 5-set loss to Sweed yesterday. They also were part of a record-setting set number 1 yesterday, a 42-40 loss to the Chicago Icemen in that first set, where Team Pineapple eventually did lose 3-0. Pineapple 0-6 on the season. They do have 2 points in the standings, but desperation time, to say the least, for the Founding 5 franchise from Fort Wayne, Indiana. That's pretty amazing block coverage. That'll be 4 contacts, though, as Bryce Barrett there, number 30 in green, was stuffed by Ethan Carroll. And Team Pineapple took too many touches to get that ball back over the net. Jordan Smith, the founder of the Sweed franchise, gets the start at setter. Here he is serving. Nice dig by Krizak down the line. And this time, Barents off the top of the net, takes a swing off the block of Carroll and out of bounds. So rotation 1 side out there for Team Pineapple. And Barents, a really good, promising young piece, 6'4" outside hitter out of Ball State, only 22 years of age. His first VLA season, already a mainstay for Team Pineapple. Here is Ethan Carroll, the really good size, 6'8" outside hitter out of McKendree, ripping an ace to wake us up on a Sunday morning. He aces his former collegiate teammate, Francisco Comas. They played together at McKendree in the MIVA. Slightly more underneath that one from Carroll, but a good start. 4-3 early on, set number 1 of this best 3 out of 5 set match. Sets 1 through 4 to 25 points. Set 5, if necessary, will be played to 15. Must win by 2, as both of these teams know, have been part of some really deep overtimes already this season. Nice rip down the line there. The physical lefty, Evan Lindley, number 88 in black out of NYU. Made his VLA debut last season, played the season for the Northeast Force. He played collegiately at NYU, like I said, so stuck around his East Coast area for that, but he is from Evanston, Illinois. Back home in Chicago playing for Sweed this season is Zachar Pasha, the middle blocker, misses that serve. Here is Evan Giebert, Team Pineapple legacy. His father coaching on the sidelines. Wow, heck of a swing there from Lindley, finding a tiny bit of space in between the Team Pineapple block. One thing that Sweed is able to do, by the way, this is Sweed's home gym. They've got good vibes in this building. They practice on this court multiple times a week. They went 2-0 on this court yesterday. Sweed rolling deep this weekend, 14 guys on the roster. Their plan is to start 7 guys here against Team Pineapple and a completely different 7 guys in their match later on this afternoon against the Chicago Icemen. Heck of a play there by Ethan Klosak to initiate and win that joust against Jake Romano. Ethan Klosak undersized, but clearly the MVP of that 5th set yesterday in this very matchup. Klosak practically single-handedly beat Team Pineapple in that 5th set for Sweed, was just automatic in every phase. Nice run there, Romano to Matty Ice, Matt Harpenow, number 17 in green in the middle for Indiana. Cincinnati native, 32 years of age. Harper now been around this Team Pineapple team for really the better part of a decade. Good pass there. Klosak against two blockers is rejected. Nice press by Matty Ice. 2 points in a row for the Team Pineapple middle blocker, shutting down Klosak that time. Tony Price back to serve, another Team Pineapple mainstay, has been a part of the squad since the inception of the VLA and even before. Fort Wayne, born and raised, IPFW collegiately. It's about as Team Pineapple as it gets. Heck of a run there. Wow, and an even better dig by Evan Gebert to get a touch on that back one swing from Parker Swartz, and then Swartz makes the error trying to get his own rebound, sent it out of bounds. Nice defense by number 8 in green. Here's Price again. Perfect pass by Carroll. Lindley out of the back row, rolled and kept alive. Klosak hits a good shot out of system down the line, but a good look now in transition, and Behrens pounds that ball cross court against a one-on-one. Another excellent defensive play by Evan Gebert, who can play both wings. We've seen him play outside hitter and opposite for Indiana. At opposite here, puts that dig right on top of Jake Romano's head, allows him to run an in-system offense, and Behrens punched that ball against a one-on-one. Team Pineapple retakes the lead. Excellent pass by Behrens against Klosak. Gebert's first swing out of the back row is a good one. Really nice high hard heat for number 8 in green. Undersized at the opposite position, only about 6'3", but really dynamic, high contact point. Here is Harper now. Ooh, a missed connection. Smith overset that ball to Parker Swartz. Knew it immediately that ball came out a little too hot. Swartz had no chance with that ball that high, and unforced error there gives Pineapple a 2-point lead. Repeat set. I love that choice from Jordan Smith. Basically saying, my bad, Parker. I missed that location on that last ball. Let me give you another one right away, and does. Everybody loves a repeat setter. Here's Swartz back to serve, whose serving was a dominant storyline yesterday, and right on cue he rips an ace. That nasty hybrid serve off of Bryce Behrens. Swartz, both in his starting middle blocker role where he is right now, but also as a serving specialist, was really impactful yesterday with this weird hybrid. Low toss, funky footwork, hits it with some crazy action. And that ball to Gebert out of the back row, he pulls it down the line and misses it short. And the one player, maybe in this entire gym of these 3 teams this weekend, that you don't want to allow to go on serving runs might be this man, Parker Swartz. Here he goes again. Really good pass by Comas. Barron with the left hand is actually able to score on that ball. Pretty nice adjustment to a ball that got outside of him a little faster than he was expecting. And Carroll not ready defensively. So the service runs over. We're tied up at 11, but just what Sweed needed there, a little mini run from Swartz. Romano targeting Carroll. Carroll will take a swing, high off the hands of the block and covered. Carroll again, down the line, looking for a touch. I don't think he got one off the edges of the block of Gebert, so Indiana will keep that point. I think Carroll disagrees, but I didn't see that ball change direction. Float service error there from Romano. Too many of those. If you're going to miss serves, you might as well be more aggressive. I know Romano's got a jump spinner in the bag. I don't like these service errors, especially short on float serves. Nice high swing there by Gebert. Pretty big block in front of him, with Evan Lindley being as physical as he is, but Gebert blasted off the high hands. That's an outstanding shot. Nice to have Gebert at opposite, who's really comfortable hitting on the left side as well. Comes in handy in rotation one, as you just saw. Now Bryce Barrett, the young outside hitter, back to the service line. Excellent pass by Carroll. Lindley straight over the top of the block. Speaking of high contact points, Evan Lindley is up there, man. He is really physical. Creates some pretty special angles. Carroll had an ace last time. Nice pass there by Comas. Alejandro Robles in the middle for Team Pineapple is slowed down. Now Price dug by Carroll. Close sag, nice step close, good footwork, and beats the block to the inside. Cross court shot retakes the lead for Sweed. Error there from Carroll, 14 apiece. This has been an incredibly competitive weekend of volleyball, as this division pretty much always produces. Just about every set yesterday incredibly close. Nice dig there by Romano against Lindley. Ooh, but a setting mistake there. Harpenau with the platform couldn't control it and keep it on his side, and Lindley says thank you very much. Perfect pass by Barrett there against the float serve of Pasha. Decent dig by Carroll. Klosak able to rescue it. Nice chase down. Barrett out of the back row. Tape slows it down. Smith is there. Now Lindley with a chance. Off the head of Price and covered. Lindley again, this time sharp cross court. Dug by Gebert. Barrett a third time is kept alive again off the tape. Lindley finally ends the rally, ripping that ball down the line. That's a shot that I was calling for him yesterday to hit more. Longest rally of the match so far, won by Sweed, and they take a 2-point lead on that break point with some momentum to come with it. Lauren Gebert, the legendary coach, paces the sidelines on the Indiana side. Pretty good block touch there by Klosak against Gebert. Now Klosak will have a transition swing and sharp cross court inside 2 blocks. He puts it down. That is a spectacular individual play by Ethan Klosak. 6'0", flying through the air with a really positive block touch and a really high degree of difficulty swing with that ball coming basically from behind him. And he finds a brilliant angle. That was awesome. And timeout Team Pineapple for good reason, in my opinion. 17-14 Chicago. (17-14) Sweed out of this timeout. Pasha on a bit of a service run right now. Not a whole ton of pressure, but his team is making plays around him. Rotation 3 receive for Team Pineapple. Needs side out right here. Here's Gebert. High over the block. Out of bounds. No touch. That side out will have to wait at least one more point. (18-14) now. Nice pass there by Price. Harper now in the middle. Excellent slow down touch by Lindley. Carroll out of the back row. Pounded through the block and down. Wow, what a block touch by Evan Lindley. That really made that play. A late diving reach with the left hand to pop it straight up and allow Sweed to run an easy play in transition. What a run this is on the serve of Zachar Pasha of all people. Goes at Comas this time, handled pretty well. Price looking for fingertips, they got him. Touch called on the way out of bounds and admitted to right away by Lindley. So the run is over, but a very productive service rotation there for Chicago. 19-15, that could be the cushion they need to get on the board here in the set column on Sunday morning. Oh, a slippery volleyball right through Smith's hands. No double contact called, correctly so, because we do not call those in this league. As long as you set the ball in one motion and it stays on your team's side of the net, we will never call a double contact because your team does not gain an advantage, as you can see right there. Smith certainly did not gain an advantage from mishandling that ball. 16-19, good pass. Lindley down the line again, pounded across his body. I love this. This is exactly what I wanted to see yesterday from Evan Lindley, looking to the line first, especially if Price is going to continue to give him that much space with his block alignment. Lindley back to serve, 4-point lead. A couple points here could seal the deal in this first set for Chicago. Nice pass. Romano, not the perfect connection there to Harpa now. Lindley out of the back row, right on the baseline, cross court. Evan Lindley terminating in transition, maintains his own service run, and Chicago punishes that slight misconnection on the Indiana side. Pineapple throw attempted by Romano. Blocked and covered. Price rolled. Lindley is there. What a dig by Krizak. Underneath the ceiling. Ball still in play. Lindley dug by Gebert. Price slowed down by Swartz. Nice touch. Smith now. Bick to Carroll is blocked by Price. Still alive. Lindley with an out-of-system swing. That ball a little bit behind him, and he misses it short into the net. Another good rally, won by Team Pineapple to keep their hopes alive here. Perfect pass by Klosak. Give and go. Beautiful dig down the line by Gebert. Ooh, through the hands of Carroll on defense. Kill there for Bryce Barron. That ball came out super spinny from Jake Romano, but again, no double contact. And Team Pineapple all of a sudden back within 3, 18-21. Pushing it here late. Timeout Sweed just to make sure they're organized. When these two teams played yesterday, two of the five sets went into overtime, 26-24 Pineapple in the first, 32-30 Pineapple in the fourth yesterday afternoon. That was a barn burner of a match. Pineapple also, like I mentioned, was part of the longest set in VLA history, a 42-40 set loss in the first set yesterday evening to the Chicago Icemen. So long sets, overtimes, not unfamiliar to this Indiana group. They've still got some comeback work to do here if we're going to get there. Ooh, just out of bounds wide by Price on the jump spin serve. good look. I mean, there was nothing Klosak could have done to pass it had that ball been in. But Sweed catches a break, 22-18 now. Excellent pass by Comas. Setter dump throw down. Jake Romano with nobody there to stop him. Nice choice there by the good-sized setter Romano at about 6'5" and a really good athlete. Excellent pass. Big combination of Klosak. No block up in front of him. And he tags the baseline. Really nice offense there, facilitated by Jordan Smith. 23-19. Parker Swartz back to serve, one of the scariest servers in the gym. Must side out this ball for Team Pineapple. And they do. They catch a break on the service error. So now the server will be Jake Romano. 20-23. This is not impossible. Gotta serve in here. Good pass by Carroll. Lindley out of the back row is stuffed straight down. One-on-one by Bryce Barrett. That ball may be a tiny bit underset, but Barrett swallowing up all the angles that Lindley could have had. And now this is really interesting, 21-23. Scoreboard's incorrect, 21-23 is the score. Pineapple has a swing here to get within one. Barrett, sharp cross court, missed it out of bounds. Close, but not quite. Scoreboard says 24-20. That's incorrect. It's 24-21. We'll get that fixed. But it is set point Sweed either way. G-Bird off the block of Lindley to stay alive, and he does. Gets the deflection out of bounds. There we go. Scoreboard's fixed. 24-22, the correct score. Bryce Barrett represents Indiana's last chance. Made a very similar comeback serving from, I think, this same score yesterday in the fourth set against Sweed. Set point again. Carroll to take it. Does. One-on-one on the right side. Punch down the line and right on the baseline. And Chicago survives a pretty good late comeback effort by Indiana, but it wasn't enough. Sweed takes the first, 25-22, and their home court defense continues. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome behind the broadcast booth. My name is Rob St. Clair, live from Chicago. It is great to be here in my home city, bringing great volleyball to the people. Thanks for watching on the VLA YouTube channel. What we are going to do now is we are going to first encourage you all to pick up a membership to the YouTube channel. There's a link in the video description. I also think I pinned a link in the live chat. Yes, I did. So you can click that link to join the channel as a member. That'll cost you just $1.99 a month. To watch every single VLA match live and on demand. So we think that's a pretty good value. We hope that you think so too, and what we'll do is encourage you all to pick up a membership, and we will switch this stream here to members only access to start the second set. So if you want to keep watching this match, see if Sweed can finish this out, see if Team Pineapple has an answer up their sleeve and push us maybe into another 5-setter like we saw yesterday. If you want to see the rest of this thing, make sure you pick up a membership to the YouTube channel to watch the rest. And if you ever need help finding members-only live streams, a good place to check is there's a tab on the home page of the VLA YouTube channel that says Community. If you go to the Community tab, that is the first place you should look for any members-only live stream. So let me know in the YouTube live chat if you have any questions or issues. Definitely pick up a membership, and we'll be switching over the access here in just a moment. Set number 2 underway, live for VLA YouTube channel members. Thanks for picking up that subscription. Team Pineapple serving on the near side, and they get a beautiful, clean, untouched float service ace from Jake Romano right inside the sideline. Nice placement there, and a good start for Indiana here. Backs against the wall in a big way, not just in this match, but in the season. They are 0-6 on the young season, needing a win here badly. And Ethan Klosak for Chicago splits the blockers and scores. First server, Parker Swartz for Sweed, of course. G-Bird into the antenna, I think. Yes, touched the antenna before the block. So out of bounds off Team Pineapple, point Chicago. Excellent pass there by Barrett. And blasted down the line against the one-on-one. Man, that is another spectacular individual play by number 30 in green. This kid is going to be a really good VLA player. Well, already is. Pass that ball, get your feet out, hit on the opposite side from where you're used to, and take a swing like that. Man, that is good stuff. Pasha in the middle is blocked by Robles. One-on-one from Alejandro Robles, a Chicago native. His first VLA Tier 1 action. Has been playing for a couple different teams in the league over the past 2 seasons. Played for 630 in 2022, I think, and for the Southside XP last year. Nice read there by number 28 in green. Here's Barrett again. Beautiful pass by Carroll. Lindley, sharp cross court, slicing an angle, also against a one-on-one, and that's one of the many things that makes Evan Lindley very, very difficult to stop. It's the angles that he can generate from his contact point and his pretty special left shoulder. Decent pass by Price to fight it off. Barrett out of the back row, just misses the baseline. Unforced error there. Pretty good service pressure by Lindley, and Chicago takes the lead by 1. Really nice to see at this point, about a month into the season, maybe a little less than a month into the season, really kind of the whole nationwide picture of the league start to take shape. And these two teams, and as well as the Chicago Icemen in the Central Division, have played a lot of volleyball, and we're really starting to get a good feel for the identities of these teams, who they are, who their players are, who they rely upon, what are their strengths and weaknesses. One of Swede's many strengths is depth. A lot of very capable bodies. Excellent pass there by Price. And blasted down the line. Wow. Another really nice individual play by an Indiana outside hitter. Nice setting from Romano as well. A ton of guys, really actually on both these teams, with connections to the state of Indiana. Swartz, McNerney, and Neese. Oh, wow. One line swing deserves another there. Ripped down the line by Ethan Klosak. 3 guys on this Chicago Swede roster that played, actually 4 guys that played collegiately in the state of Indiana. Chris Bulava at Purdue, Scott McNerney and Austin Neese at IPFW, and Parker Swartz at Ball State. As that ball is stuffed there by Jordan Smith, the setter, against the tip of Tony Price. So you have some Ball State opponents. You got Romano and Barrett for Team Pineapple against Swartz for Swede. You got some IPFW connections, like Price against McNerney and Neese. Even got some McKendry connections with Comas for Team Pineapple against Carroll for Swede. And you got also Jake Romano and Alejandro Robles that both live in Chicago and are part of the community and play against the Swede guys all the time in sort of local leagues. So there's a ton of overlap here in the Central Division. Nice turn, crossbody by Pasha, but a good play defensively by Gebert. Oh, and nobody on Sweed could make up their mind on who was going to go track that ball down. Another good defensive play by Evan Giebert, making a difference in that area in the early parts of this match. His father, Lauren, would be proud. He watches from the sideline, one of the all-time great defenders. Outside hitter turned libero for Team Pineapple. And good to hear Coach LJ was telling me before that after a hip replacement surgery, he's going to give it a go at the 50-plus division at Adult Nationals this year, which is great news. Oh, ace serve. Wow, the floater from Zachar Pasha through the hands of his middle blocker counterpart, Harpenau. Pasha new to the mix for Sweed this season, 6'5" middle blocker out of a very good NEIA program in Grandview University. Going at Harpenau again. I like that serving. Tricky swing for Price. Oh, that ball's got to be dug either by Pasha or Carroll, but miscommunicated. And Price gets the side out. Ooh, setter dump from Jordan Smith. Nicely timed. Nobody home to stop it. Jordan Smith, the captain and the founder of the Sweed franchise. Wow, nice chase down by Giebert by the wall. Got it just in time. Lifted out to Lindley on the right side, who hangs in the air and finds a cross-court angle. Nice set there from Smith, practically laying on the ground. And a couple points in a row here on the Chicago side will force another Indiana timeout. Coach Giebert wants to talk it over. Out of the timeout, Smith continuing to serve. Quick ball to Harpenau in the middle, and that is just what Indiana needed. Probably something that they talked about in the timeout, that they could really use a little more activity on offense from the middles, and asking Romano to force it to either Harpenau or Robles, and he does. Nice work there. Pretty good pressure here from Harpenau as well. Tricky play for Lindley. He recycles it off the block. But then he takes a wrist-away cut shot down the line and misses out of bounds. Good service pressure there from Harpenau. Nice blocked. Oh, I was about to say nice block touch by Indiana, but unfortunately that block touch included a net violation. Pretty good pass there from Price against Carroll. Covered off the block. Giebert out of the back row, down the line and out of bounds as well. Too much wrist away side spin on that one. (13-9) Chicago. Carroll heating up from the baseline. More good pressure there. Handled really well. Although that ball a little overset to Robles, and now Lindley in transition, cross court, and he misses as well. These two opposites swinging for the fences. Got to be terminal at that position. Sometimes that's going to come with some errors. And now, interesting, we have a setter substitution on the Indiana side, number 11, Jesus Serrano. Born in Mexico, now lives in Indianapolis. At the very least, he'll serve this point. We'll see how long he stays in as a starting setter. Lindley blocked by Barrington, can't be covered. Ball may be set by Smith a tiny bit too far outside. And good positioning by Barrington to take away the only angle that Lindley had. Serrano, a very good server as well. I like this substitution in this spot for Indiana, trailing now only by 2. Repeat set to Lindley and making it look easy. Finding space down the line. Nice repeat set by Smith. Oh, just barely out of bounds. That serve by Swartz did not miss by much. Here's Barrett. 2-point hole for Indiana right now. That is nothing. Easy to come back from and plenty of time. Got to make some plays here. Close sack, nice dig. Price rolled over the block and it scores. Krizak can't get underneath it in time. Excellent defensive play by the very impressive young libero, Francisco Comas. 24 years of age, number 34 in black. Been maybe my favorite pickup for Team Pineapple this offseason. This will be Lindley against 2 blockers. Nice stab by Serrano, but over by the Sweed bench. Gebert runs out of room. Good swing there from Lindley, even though the entire gym knew the ball was going to him. So Serrano continuing to stay in and set this offense for Indiana. Rotation 2 receive here. How will they deal with the Lindley serve? Pretty good pass. Nice high rip by Gebert over the fingertips of the block on the right side. Good delivery there from Serrano. Settling in quickly and nicely to the flow of this match. Conservative serve from Robles. Ooh, another setter dump. Smith is 2 for 2. Nice recognition there, knowing there was no libero on the floor for Team Pineapple in that service rotation. Excellent pass by Price. Nice slow down touch though by Smith. Good looking transition. Lindley out of the back row. What a dig by Barrett. Ooh, one-handed feed from Smith to Pasha, and just barely not able to connect. That ball ends up out of bounds. Break for Team Pineapple. Really good defense by both teams in that play. Beautiful pass by Krizak as usual. Nice dig by Comas against the back one. Price. Cross court, stabbed at by Krizak again. This will be a free ball for Indiana. Serrano, Harpenow slowed down and covered. Serrano again to Harpenow. That one inbounds, I believe. Yes, okay. Inbounds crossbody right on the sideline. I thought it might have deflected off of someone as well, but Indiana takes the point regardless. Oh, wow, what a nice touch by Serrano. Just a prayer in a one-on-one situation. Now in transition, Gebert recycles. Price, not good hand contact, misses out of bounds cross court. Man, that was an awesome block touch by Jesus Serrano. His arms were spread practically 180 degrees of separation. Just trying to get some kind of touch on that swing of Carroll, and he did. 17-17 tie. Tony Price here. Pretty pivotal moment, obviously, in the match. Oh my goodness! Jordan Smith! A one-on-one overpass block. No way. What a play by the Sweed captain. Knew he had to just jump up, take up space, and see what happened, and Barrett hit it right into his hands. That's a massive play. Gebert now out of the back row, blocked by Carroll and covered. Ooh, Gebert not ready for that one. Close sack underneath it, but that is going to be 2 touches or a back row block here, one of the 2 against Smith. So Sweed recaptures the momentum here a bit despite the tie. The reason why I'm saying this is a pivotal moment because Team Pineapple, like I've said, they're 0-6 on the season. They need a match win badly. They need this set win to avoid going down 0-2 in this one. 0-2 is just so difficult to come back from. That ball flung off the block and out of bounds by Ethan Carroll. Doesn't get any easier for Team Pineapple either. They take on the Chicago Icemen in the second leg of a back-to-back after this match. Oh, Barrett missed it out of bounds. Oh my goodness, he had space down the line. But he overcut it with too much side spin, and now 20-18 Chicago. Team Pineapple has used 1 timeout. They've also changed setters. They have 1 more timeout in the bag. Gebert through the block of Klosak, and he gets Team Pineapple out of a tricky spot. Important moment there. Now Serrano back to serve in a 1-point hole. See what sort of direction he gets about who to target here. Maybe Carroll in position 1. Nope, absorbed pretty nicely by Krizak. Oh, Robles with a decent block touch. Thought it might catch a piece of Lindley on the way out of bounds, but it did not. Kill for Chicago's opposite again. 21-19, and of course, who's back to serve? Parker Swartz. And against Indiana's rotation 1 receive. Good pass by Price. One-handed set to the middle, and Robles is rejected. Never high enough for him. The best he could do is kind of get a recycle with the coverage not there. 22-19 Chicago now, and just as I figured, Indiana is going to use their final timeout right here. Backs against the wall, but they've responded in moments like this already this weekend. Indiana trailed this very same Chicago Swede team by a very similar score. I think they were down 21-17 in the 4th set yesterday. Came back to force overtime, ended up winning 32-30 did Indiana, which was awesome. Electric, fun to watch. Do they have it in them again? Let's see. Parker Swartz serving out of the timeout, going to keep this ball in play. Yes, he can. Good pass. Barron through the block of Klosak. Unlucky for Chicago, but a clutch swing by number 30 in green. This is still anybody's set. 20 serving 22. Got to serve this ball in and tough. He does. Perfect pass, though. Overset to the outside by Smith. Lindley adjusts. Defensive play is on, though. Gebert looking for fingertips. I don't think I saw the touch. Oh, that is a tough break for Indiana. That was about as good of a look in transition as they could have asked for. And not a bad high swing, just didn't get the fingertips of the block. 23-20 Chicago. Lindley lets him off the hook with the service error. Now Robles. Just a standing float serve coming up. Not really very many substitution options available for Team Pineapple since they've already put in Serrano. Serve and play. Good pass by Carroll. Close sack dug nicely by Barrett. And thrown down on the second contact by Gebert. What a dig. Perfect defensive positioning by Bryce Barrett in position 6. And look at this. Indiana's back within 1. Totally possible. Close sack again, no doubt about that one. Turns it down the line and pops it to the floor in front of Serrano. And now Klosak will have his own opportunity to serve for set point. 24-22 Chicago, as we have a conversation between our down official and the Indiana sideline. A serve, oh my goodness, Ethan Klosak leaving no doubt about that set 2 victory. And the Chicago Swede pushes to the finish line. They fight off a couple break points late from Indiana, and by the same score, if I'm not mistaken. The Chicago Swede takes the second set 25-22. They lead 2 sets to none. This will be a huge test of what does Team Pineapple have in the tank with their backs against the wall in a big way when we come back with set number 3. Set number 3 getting ready to go here live from Chicago. My name is Rob St. Clair. Thanks very much for watching. As the Chicago Swede in black on the near side of your screen lead the Indiana Team Pineapple in green on the far side 2 sets to none. Nice rip there by Alejandro Robles off the block of Pasha and out of bounds. Indiana on the board first. No lineup changes for either team compared to what we saw to end set number 2. And what that means is that Jesus Serrano, number 11 in green, stays in for Indiana as the starting setter. Tip by Pasha, easily read by Behrens, and that ball by Gebert is tattooed down the line. Pretty amazing angle, and Krizak couldn't handle it. Solid 2-0 start for Team Pineapple. Excellent pass by Eric Krizak as usual, and pounded down the line by Lindley. I love that line shot. I keep talking about it. I don't see anybody in the league stopping Evan Lindley when he has that much line available and the confidence to let it rip. Oh, tipped on the right side. Nice adjustment by Bryce Behrens, and pretty well disguised so that the Swede defenders weren't able to crash into the center of the court in time to make that play. Barrett is having himself a tournament, man, or not a tournament, but a weekend of very good volleyball. And despite that service error there, I really like Bryce Behrens' potential as a Team Pineapple mainstay for years to come. Oh, just out of bounds on the middle attack swing by Alejandro Robles. Ball maybe a tiny bit underset. Robles underneath it a little bit. Price, really nice angle. Sharp cross court inside 2 blockers off of a bump set. A pretty good looking double block in front of him. And Price hits his favorite shot. Fast wrist away angle. Pretty nice dig by Serrano down the line, but up into the ceiling. Kill for Ethan Carroll. And if you're just joining us, didn't watch yesterday, we are playing ceiling out of bounds in this facility here at Energy Volleyball Club, just north of Chicago. Gebert, deep cross court, looking for fingertips, didn't find him. And near the Swede bench as it landed. And Chicago takes the lead 5-4 after a pretty good Indiana start here in set number 3. Nice dig by Pasha, the middle blocker. Klosak out of the back row. A little late to that ball. Missed it out of bounds, no block touch. I think me and Klosak both expected that ball to come straight up to Evan Lindley. Smith thought otherwise. Now Gebert to serve. Excellent deep cross court swing. Ethan Carroll, nice contact point. No defenders anywhere close when you can hit a shot like that. Tony Price now to serve for Team Pineapple against Swede's rotation 1 receive. Pretty nice pressure, but absorbed brilliantly. 2 ball, look at that combination play. Evan Lindley around from the left sideline, gets a straight 2-ball in the middle and hammers it across his body. I love that creativity from Jordan Smith. Credit to Krizak as well for the perfect pass, but that was awesome. I haven't seen a cross 2-ball in a long time. Oh, nice stab by Krizak off a block touch there as well. Klosak takes a swing. Barrett now out of system is, almost dug by Krizak again. He's disappointed he couldn't control that ball a little bit better. Beautiful pass. Wow, Swartz in the middle. Lights up Harpenow. Tattooed a Mikasa on his chest. And now we'll go back to serve. Looking for some separation. And let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, if Parker Swartz were to go on a service run right here, it might be a death blow. But luckily for Team Pineapple, he's not able to catch the baseline there. Here's Serrano. Returns the favor with a long serve of his own. Thrown through the block by Gebert. And that ball is definitely touched by Smith. Yeah, mishandled defensively. Gave it back to Gebert, who took a swing and terminated off the fingertips. Nice setting. Well, perfect pass as well. Certainly helps. Smith with 4 options available, flicks it out quick to Klosak and gives him a one-on-one. Like we talk about, if you get one attacker against only one blocker, the credit belongs to the setter for setting up that favorable matchup. Tight pass, one-handed set attempt by Serrano. Gebert throws it through the block. Now Carroll has to just send over a free ball. Couldn't get his feet there. Another throw into the block, this time covered, and Barron takes a swing but misses it out of bounds. Team Pineapple got to be a little bit cleaner on first ball contact, not giving the ball too tight to Serrano. He had to flick one hand at those last 2 sets instead of being able to get 2 hands on those balls. Wrist away out of bounds there on the serve from Ethan Klosak. I want to encourage everyone as well to take some time after this match is over and look at the new VLA website, brand newly redesigned this offseason. Got a ton of new, reformatted, really useful content. Everything you could possibly need to know about the league is there. As Carroll gets that kill off the block and out of bounds. But yeah, any information you ever need at any time about the Volleyball League of America with everything that's going on, first place you should look is usavla.com. Link is in the YouTube channel description. Wow, nice high rip by Tony Price. Just when I think that Price, like when in that situation when he's in position 5, steps to his right to pass the ball, just when I think he can't get his feet to the outside fast enough to have that cross-court swing that he likes, he proves me wrong. Just always gets himself there. Oh, look at that. That ball passed a little too tight. And Smith, wait a minute. No, we have a net touch, I think. Yeah, I thought that Smith won that joust, just kind of redirected that ball down to the Indiana side, but I guess he followed through and touched the top of the net. So 12-12 the score. Indiana catches a bit of a break. Not out by much. Thought that Gebert might get a tiny deflection off of one of the Sweed receivers there, but no luck. Smith back to serve, 1-point lead. Oh, somehow Price goes through the block there of Carroll. Maybe Chicago, all three guys jumping a tiny bit too early. Letting go of that seal between their arms and the net. Rotation one receive here for Sweed. And they get out of it the easy way on the error from Price serving. And Carroll that time returns the favor. Beautiful first ball side out there from Chicago. Ethan Klosak continuing to put on a clinic, and if you are an undersized outside hitter, you have so much that you could learn from number 2 in black. Just really impressive. Nice run. I love that choice. Serrano to Price on the pipe. And that back row quick combination, the BIC as we call it, used to good effect there for Indiana. Could use some more of that. We haven't seen either team go to that as an in-system option all that much. Fisted to the floor on the overpass by Barrett. Credit to Serrano for forcing the overpass, and now Team Pineapple having retaken the lead at 16-15. Coach Tyler Boyce of Swede's going to call a timeout. Just want to make sure his guys retain their level of focus. Pineapple not going down without a fight here in the third set. Another tight pass, and that's going to be back row attack, I believe. Unless Smith, no, Smith's a backcourt player in that rotation. He's got to get that ball a little earlier, but he's going to ask for some clarification about this. At the end of the day, though, Sweed passing these float serves from Serrano too tight on the net. Klosak is slowed down. Pretty good chance here for Team Pineapple, but Price not quite connected there on the pipe. Lindley now. Sharp cross court. What an out-of-system swing that is against two blockers. That was gorgeous by Evan Lindley. His team kind of needed it in that spot. 16 serving 17. Lindley to serve. Oh, Gebert finds some space between the blockers. That was not a disciplined enough three-man block from Chicago. A ton of space left there. You got to tighten that up. Barron to serve. Pretty big opportunity here. Team Pineapple playing from the lead for kind of the first time in this match. Oh, and a bit of an underset ball. Yeah, Klosak signaling, yeah, need that ball a little higher. Challenges the block, and the coverage isn't there. 3-point Indiana lead. And Sweed is just lacking a little bit of polish here lately. Need to make something happen now. Overpassed, and Gebert slaps it off the block of Smith and out of bounds. It's a 4-point Team Pineapple lead, and now Sweed will take their second and final timeout. Allowing Team Pineapple to have life, and they certainly do. Indiana in good position to take this third set and get on the board in this match. Perfect pass out of the timeout by Krizak. Excellent dig by Serrano. Price, though, tries to bury that one cross court and does, but he buries it into the net. Sweed catches a break. Oh, Pasha in the middle. I think that ball's out of bounds. Oh, no. Yeah, out of bounds is the call. Out of bounds is the call across his body. And I agree. I do not think that ball caught the sideline. Not a very authoritative call by our line judges. But I think that call is correct. It's a 5-point Indiana lead. Make it 4 on the service error. Okay, Gebert down the line. Pasha is there. Carroll gotta have it, and he does. Off the block of Gebert and into the antenna. Break point for Chicago. It's 19-22. This set is far from over. Pasha done a good job serving and a good dig there. That last point as well. Inside ball to Price. Look at that. Little creativity in the Indiana offense. Some misdirection on the approach path there, and has plenty of space on the floor that he can find. Team Pineapple needed that point now, 23-19. Good blocking rotations now for Chicago. Lindley, Carroll, and Swartz in the front court. Smith serving. Serrano, the front court setter for Team Pineapple. Good pass. Price blasted down the line off of Lindley and out of bounds. Kind of both of those guys. It's been a fun individual matchup to watch, Lindley versus Price. They both in general have been daring each other to hit the ball down the line as far as their block alignment against one another. And Price up to the challenge there. Set point Team Pineapple, 24-20. Perfect pass by Krizak. Swartz side out, no problem, through the block and down. Set point again for Team Pineapple. Just got to get Ethan Carroll off the service line. Good pass by Comas. Price out of the back row is dug easily. Lindley for the kill. Off the hands. Nice chase down. What a play by Price. Oh, and Bryce Barrett somehow hits the shot from practically his own team's bench off the fingertips of the block and out of bounds. And Team Pineapple responds with their backs against the wall. Down 0-2. This match is not over yet. 25-21 the set 3 score. We've got more volleyball for you, ladies and gentlemen. See if Indiana can continue this comeback. Set 4 coming up next. Set number 4 underway live, and oh wow, what a play by Comas, but unfortunately it comes up short on the Indiana side, so Team Pineapple in green on the near side. Sweed in black on the far side. Sweed leads 2-1. Team Pineapple got on the board with a 25-21 win in the third. Nice high swing by Evan Giebert off the fingertips. Can't do it much better than that in an out-of-system situation. Here is Bryce Barrett. And Lindley a little bit out of sync with where that ball was set. Unable to keep it in bounds, looking for the deep cross-court corner. Indiana takes the lead. Carroll thrown into the block of Gebert and covered. Now Carroll again, dug by Serrano off a block touch, but Pasha is there waiting on top of the net to throw it down. Team Pineapple been playing some very good defense, definitely a part of why they've gotten back into this match. High off the block of Pasha and just out of bounds past the sideline. Kill for Evan Gebert again. Out of bounds down the line by Carroll, just barely misses the sideline with that right side swing. I like the look from his shoulder, finding space outside the blocker, but just a little too much side spin. Repeat set to Carroll, no surprise there. Barrett reads it, Price in transition. Can't get there in time, but he hits a good recycle shot. Now Gebert somehow through the block of Lindley. I have no idea how that ball got through. And neither does Sweed, and they actually need a really early timeout here. I actually don't hate this. It's called by Tyler Boyce. Call timeout early. Sweed just seems to be lacking focus to me. Some of the little detail things like block discipline, like defensive communication, especially block discipline. Sweed has not blocked the ball well the last set and a half or so. 5-2 Indiana start here out of the timeout. What has Sweed talked about? What can they put in place? Lindley stuffed by Harpenow. Wow, what a move. Number 17 in green came out of nowhere. He left a big seam, was never going to get there to close with Gebert, but it didn't matter. If you're a middle blocker, that's a good lesson. Never hurts to just go up, even if you can't get there. Go up, take away some space, and see what happens. Serrano makes the play on defense. Harpenow recycles. Price to Gebert. Klosak is there. Carroll cross court. Serrano makes it look easy. Swing chance for Gebert and through the block again. More poor block discipline by Chicago, letting these balls go through them. Nice chase down by Krizak. That ball almost fell. Carroll can't take a swing. Price off the block and out of bounds. Team Pineapple, what a run they're on right now. 8-2 on a standing float serve from Alejandro Robles. And now Swede's going to make a change. Number 12 in black, Jake Snyder. A replacement at setter for Jordan Smith. Swede just needing something different here in their offense. Lindley, that ball may have been going out of bounds. Good play though by Robles. Price in transition, slowed down nicely. Klosak out of the back row. What a dig by Robles, a middle blocker dig. Gebert through the block again and it falls. Wow, Team Pineapple just abusing the Swede block right now. Carroll is rejected by Harpenow. Oh my goodness, look at this run. A 10-2 start. out the gates in set number 4. Sweed has absolutely no answers in rotation 1 receive right now. Carroll off the block of Price, and that'll finally do it. And Sweed trying to manufacture some energy. They have been lacking that a little bit as well. But they have just dug themselves a hole. Let the climbing begin. Serrano to Gebert. Second time of asking. Gebert is up to it. He's coming alive as well. (11 serving 3). I did not expect this. Huge credit to Team Pineapple for taking advantage of Swede's just lack of focus. And Snyder gets one hand on that ball, not really sure where to go with it, and it falls harmlessly. Wow, 12-3. Can't say enough about this Team Pineapple effort. I mean, again, backs completely against the wall. Down 2-0. It would have been hard to blame them if they just kind of laid down and given up a little bit, but definitely not the case. Out of system play here. Gebert can't take a swing. Free ball chance. Sweed has to have this. Lindley, they don't. Good dig by Serrano. Price, nice stab by Carroll. But not a hittable chance for Sweed. Now it's Indiana with the free ball. Snyder with a good read on defense. Klosak blocked by Harpenow. What is going on the Sweed side right now? Just extremely sloppy volleyball. It takes some time to dry off the volleyball, use that as sort of a method of slowing the game down, but Sweed is committed to not making any other substitutions other than the setter. They have this plan with kind of a platoon of attackers that they're going to stick to, given that they have another match coming up this afternoon, but this group on the floor right now needs to figure it out. Perfect pass. Not great connection. Swartz was way too early, but he was able to hang in the air long enough to tap that ball down. Chicago trails by 8. Can Evan Lindley chip into this lead? He can. A lucky tape trickler service ace. Couldn't do that again if he tried. Sweed will take it. May have been going out of bounds. Played decently by Price. Barrett is rejected. Jake Snyder coming in off the bench and showing that physicality that we've talked about a bunch this season. Only about 6'1", if that. Insanely dynamic and physical at the setter position. Lindley continues to serve. Gebert out of the back row through the block of Klosak, restores some order for Team Pineapple. Francisco Comas, the Indiana libero, is off the court in this rotation, but he just called Evan Gebert over to give him some tips about defense. Saw something on the Sweed side with the way that they're aligned. Snyder to Klosak. Nice touch by Serrano. Krizak is underneath it. Klosak again. This time terminates against the one-on-one. Still a 6-point Indiana lead. Tight pass by Krizak, but what a play by Snyder getting up for that ball. Man, add it to Jake Snyder's one-handed setting highlight reel. He was all over the place making plays like that yesterday. Swartz, the beneficiary, gets the kill and goes back to serve. And Sweed still with plenty of time to get back into it. Needs some service pressure, and there it is right on cue. Parker Swartz splits the seam between the receivers and a clean, untouched ace. Another one for number 22 in black. And a timeout by Team Pineapple. I actually like this call a lot. They understand how threatening Swartz can be serving. Don't want to let him gain any more momentum back there. Still a 5-point advantage. Indiana with their first of 2 timeouts in set number 4. Out of the timeout, can Swartz continue this run? Could be just what Chicago needs. Got to keep this serve in play, and he does. G-Bird pounded through the block, but dug by Klosak. Hittable for Lindley, and that ball is into the ceiling. Just barely glanced off one of the Raptors. Heck of a touch by Jesus Serrano, but too much sauce on that one from Evan Lindley to keep underneath the ceiling. And another break point in this service run of Parker Swartz. It was 10-2 Team Pineapple. That 8-point lead cut down now only to 4. Perfect pass by Comas. Robles, not great connection. Klosak in transition, has to roll shot it out of the pipe, and he's dug easily. Barrett on the right, tipped down the line and in. Really smart choice, knowing there's no libero on the floor there for Sweed to chase up there and make that play. Pasha blocked and covered. That ball is tipped by Snyder out of bounds. Tony Price stopped playing. I don't understand why. The whistle wasn't blown. The play wasn't over, but Team Pineapple got away with it anyways. Snyder commits the error. 17-11. Team Pineapple's lead is back to 6. Klosak is rejected by Robles. What a read. Team Pineapple completely prepared for that Bick run. Klosak with nowhere to go. Indiana's lead is back up to 7. Nice response after that run by Swartz retook some momentum for Sweed. Now Barrett and Indiana have stolen it back. Tight pass. What a set by Snyder again. Another perfect one-handed feed. He just keeps on doing it. And I do not get tired of watching it. Snyder to serve, his first look since coming in earlier in this set. Robles in the middle, right on the sideline. Wrist away, nice angle. Robles' float serve continue to give some problems, and another stuff block. This time Harpenow. This is the rotation where Team Pineapple went on the massive run to start this set. Chicago struggled mightily in rotation 1 with Carroll on the right and Lindley on the left, even just against a standing float serve. And now it's 20-12. This set's basically over. It looks like we're going 5. Rolled by Lindley, handled easily. G-Bird in transition, looking for fingertips. I thought he got it. So did the Indiana bench, but no touch called. Chicago catches a break, but we'll see how much of a difference it can possibly make. No luck there for Carroll from the baseline. What an effort this is by Indiana. Down 2 sets to none. They pounce on a couple of Sweed mistakes to take set 3, and they come storming out of the gates in set 4. Good attempt by Snyder. What's going to be the call here? Oh, reaching over the net against Snyder, the back row setter. That ball was at least in the plane, if not on Team Pineapple's side entirely. So smart play by Harper to go up and touch it. It's 22-13. This set is over. We're going 5. I really did not think this was what was going to happen, but I have a ton of respect for this comeback made by Team Pineapple. Lindley touched by Price, chased down by Gebert, free ball chance. Pasha on the back one, dug by Comas, but right on top of the net, and Klosak taps it down. Still just a superior effort shown by Indiana right now across the board. They are 3 side outs away from forcing another tiebreaker. We had 2 already yesterday. This division just full of 5-setters. No luck on that angle there from Price. Well out of bounds cross court. Not a great pass here from Barron. This will be Price against 3 blockers. Rolled over, and Pasha is there, but mishandled. Another poorly executed, fine detail skill play for Sweed. That ball needs to be easy, even for a middle blocker on defense. That is basically a free ball. You got to put that right on your setter's hand. No excuse for overpassing that. (23-15). Tight pass by Carroll, saved again by Snyder. Man, just every time that kid goes up with one hand, just expect something special. That time a 31 set to Swartz. That's amazing. Got to expect that Snyder will start at setter when we get into the 5th set for Chicago. Question is, do they make any other moves? Not good hand contact there by Price out of the back row. Klosak with a transition swing, out of bounds down the line, no touch. Uncharacteristic error there. Brings up set point Team Pineapple, 24-16. And we're going to have a serving substitution. Jake Romano, who started the match at setter, this time is going to come off the bench just to serve for Matt Harpenow. Perfect pass. Swartz on a slide. Wow, look at that. You don't see that very often in the men's game. Running off a 1 foot. Some separation behind the setter. That connection looked pretty good. Set point again for Indiana. Can fight off this Klosak serve. Gebert for the win. Comes up short. Ball maybe a little bit underset. 18-24. Sweed trying to claw for a couple points here to enter set 5 on equal footing momentum-wise. Nice serving from Klosak. Barrett for the win. Drive shot off the hands is dug pretty nicely. Lindley against no blockers. Gebert is there. And Serrano recycles. Barrett for the win. Nice high swing into the block is covered again. Serrano, Price out of the back row. Traffic jam, has to just send it over with a tip. Carroll off the fingertips and out of bounds. Ball definitely touched. The run for Sweed continues. Team Pineapple, even though they've still got plenty of cushion on the scoreboard, starting to look a little anxious, unable to side out in this rotation. Good pass by Price. Robles for the win, off the block of Carroll and out of bounds. And Team Pineapple does deliver the killing blow in set number 4. From down 0-2, Indiana has come back and guaranteed themselves a point in the standings as we are ahead of the 5th set tiebreaker. The question is, can they complete the reverse sweep and get their first win of the season? We'll do a coin toss. And a quick sprint to 15 points to decide the winner is coming up next. All right, ladies and gentlemen, for the 3rd time in 4 matches this weekend, we get the best 2 words in volleyball. Set 5, another tiebreaker. Sweed and Team Pineapple pushing each other to the limits. Sweed went up 2-0 before Team Pineapple made an inspired comeback to guarantee themselves a point. But again, Indiana is looking for more than that. They want their first win of the season. 1st to 15, win by 2, takes the match. Sweed in black on the far side serving with who else but Parker Swartz. Gebert can't take a swing at it, and he can't even send it over the net on the free ball either. He'll definitely want that one back. But the service pressure from Parker Swartz immediately paying dividends. Good leave there though by Comas. You don't see Swartz go for that down the line serve to position 1 very often. Would have been devastating if it had caught the corner, but just misses. So 1 apiece. Jesus Serrano came in midway through the match, has been one of the difference makers as the new starting setter. That ball outside the antenna from Lindley. Snyder couldn't control that one-handed set, keep it inside the antenna. Break point for Team Pineapple. Ethan Klosak looking a little confused over there on the Sweed side. Good leave there, though, as Serrano misses the float serve out of bounds. Not a good service error. Excellent pass by Barron. He'll get this ball on the right side in rotation 1. Sharp cross court inside the block and down. Bryce Barron been outstanding this match. See what he can do from the service line right here. Pretty good pass. Klosak, sharp cross court, inside the block, out of bounds, no touch. Good looking play, nothing wrong with the operation there for Sweed, just missed. Barrett again, perfect pass by Klosak. Pasha in the middle is dug by Serrano. Nice high swing from Gebert, but Carroll is underneath it. Oh, wow, what a play by Ethan Klosak right through the arms of Alejandro Robles. The field goal is good on Super Bowl Sunday. That is a fortunate scramble break there from Chicago. That is a difficult swing. Klosak made the play. They're back within one, and he goes back to serve. Price against two blockers, off the block of Pasha and out of bounds. It is Indiana that has run the better offense in the last two sets. Can they keep that going when it matters most here in set 5? Pasha through two blockers and down. Nice set there by Snyder. Gebert into the block of Carroll, and it's down. What a move by number 9 in black. One-on-one rejection against Evan Gebert. Tricky set for sure, but Carroll swallowed up all the angles, and we are tied up at 5 apiece. Remember, the teams will change sides when the first team reaches 8 points. Pasha, the middle blocker with the dig, right on the net. Indiana gets a free ball back. Gebert this time gets his revenge. Blasted off the hands of Carroll and out of bounds. Evan Gebert back to serve. 1 point Indiana lead. Perfect pass by Klosak. Carroll slowed down by a good touch by Serrano. What a set by Snyder. Pulling blockers' attention and leaving a wide open net for Swartz. Such a good play by number 12 in black. Really just commands so much attention because of his physicality when he's a front court player. Blockers have no choice but to devote some resources to him. Gebert missed it out of bounds, looking down the line. Too much cut spin, and Chicago retakes the lead. 7-6, one away from the side change. Very similar situation to yesterday's 5-setter between these two teams. Won by Sweed late. Price tipped, Snyder pancake is good. Carroll sends it over, but Barrett is there. Price is rejected. Parker Swartz with the block. And some blocking presence coming in from Chicago for the first time in what feels like forever. Their block really went away in sets 3 and 4. It is back. We saw the one from Carroll and a big one from Swartz right there. 8-6 Chicago at the side change. This is not a timeout unless Indiana wants to call one, which actually I think that they will. Yes, they will. So that is, no, wait, no, it's not a timeout. Guys are coming back onto the court. Snyder serving, Comas underneath it. Nice deep swing by Evan Gebert over the block, just out of the reach of Klosak, and would have been in bounds if not for the touch. That's perfection for number 8 in green. Getting a tip from his dad on the sideline. Here's Price, trailing by 1. Gets a good deflection off the tape. It just changes direction enough to confuse Klosak. Ace serve Tony Price, and we are tied. Look at this drama. Sweed undefeated yesterday. Team Pineapple winless on the season. Two of them completely knotted up at 8 apiece in the 5th set on Sunday morning, and this is not a good serve-receive rotation for Chicago. Carroll thrown into the block of Barrett. Good adjustment. He can have a swing for the lead. Tipped over the top, but he recycles it. G-Bird in transition through the block of Lindley. Not a good block there whatsoever, and Tyler Boyce of Swede needs timeout, understanding their weakness in this rotation. What I kind of might like to see, I'm not sure if they have the guys on the bench that are warm enough, ready to go in and play, but a substitution I think is really underrated. If you have a team that struggles in rotation 1, if you have an opposite that really isn't comfortable on the left side, which Evan Lindley is not, I'm not going to sugarcoat it, he is not comfortable attacking on the left side. What you can do is put in an outside hitter for the opposite off the bench for that one rotation only, just to get somebody in rotation 1 who's comfortable attacking on the left. And then you bring the opposite back in once you side out. That is a rotation that I think Swede, or a substitution that I think Swede could really use right now. But we're not going to see it. Lindley, the lefty, will still be trapped on the left until Swede can achieve a side out here. 9 serving 8, Tony Price. And Swede gets exactly what they were looking for. The timeout generates the service error, and we're tied up once again. Ace serve. Ethan Carroll right on the baseline. Honestly, I don't blame Bryce Barrett for letting that serve go. I did not think that it was spinning cleanly enough to dip down and catch a piece of the court, but it did. Dropped off a cliff at the very end. And now it's Indiana that needs timeout. Chicago has retaken the lead 10-9. If you like 5-set volleyball matches, you are in the right place, the Central Division. I think we only had one 5-setter in the first weekend, which is definitely below average for these 3 teams. This is the 3rd one in 4 matches this weekend only. That is remarkable. Perfect pass by Comas. Whoa, what a block by Lindley. Oh, wait, that ball is down on Swede's side. I thought that ball was blocked. Swede's sideline is not happy about this, but I just saw Jake Snyder of Swede give a thumbs up. I think he agrees that that ball actually went underneath Lindley and down on the Chicago side, and that's going to be the call that stands. This is an Indiana point. We are tied up at 10. Jake Romano off the bench as a serving specialist again for Harpenau. Tight pass by Carroll. Swartz slowed down. Barrett with a swing for the lead. Stuffed by Lindley this time, no doubt about it. That one definitely down and in on the Indiana side. So Swede has to work hard, but they do get the side out. Serving substitution undone for Indiana. Look who's back to serve, Parker Swartz. Not a great pass by Price. Tricky play for Barrett. Tips it cross court, but gets it back off the dig of Klosak. And Barrett gets his own rebound, pounds it down the line. What a smart play. Very difficult situation. Barrett tips it at a critical angle, 4-4 to get Klosak to mishandle it and give it back to him. That was really nicely done. 11 all. Serrano back to serve. Margins insanely thin. Rotation 3 receive here for Sweet. Klosak, sharp cross court inside the block, right on the sideline. No question that ball was in. Swede retakes the lead. Evan Lindley to serve. Pretty good pass by Price. Barrett has been the guy, and he continues to deliver. Another rotation one side out for Bryce Barrett on the right side for Team Pineapple. 12-12. Could be approaching overtime in the tiebreak set. Barrett back to serve. Snyder, the front court setter in these rotations coming up for Chicago. Conservative serve, handled well. Klosak slowed down, really good block touch by Gebert. Price for the lead, stuffed by Pasha. What a block by number 6 in black. Oh my goodness, Indiana is not gonna get a better look than that in transition with a swing to take the lead, but Zachar Pasha slammed the door on Tony Price. 13-12 Sweed. That is massive. Just out of bounds there from Klosak. Good leave by Barrett. Can cut the tension on this court with a knife. Kind of felt like sleepy volleyball for a bit here in sets 3 and 4. Not anymore. These teams are laser focused. 13-13. Alejandro Robles to serve. Good pass by Kizak. Off the block and out of bounds goes Pasha. Another great play by Snyder to get high enough to get 2 hands on that ball and able to feed the middle. And now Chicago has match point. Zachar Pasha, the middle blocker, will serve after this Team Pineapple timeout. Their second and final. Match point number 1, Chicago out of the timeout. Barrett, Serrano, Gebert to stay alive. High off the hands of Swartz and just out of the reach of some diving Chicago defenders. And we have overtime. 14-14 in the 5th. First to get 2 points clear wins the match. Gebert back to serve. Serrano, the front court setter for Indiana. For Sweed, it's rotation 6 receive. Good pass by Carroll. Carroll down the line, he missed it out of bounds. Over-rotated, no touch by Serrano. Unforced error, timeout Sweed. Indiana has a match point. From down 2 sets to none. Could it be in the most dramatic fashion? Could Indiana get their first win of the season? They're gonna have to earn this last point. They had so many set point chances yesterday in that record-setting 42-40 first set against the Chicago Icemen. Indiana had countless chances on their serve to win that set, couldn't do it. They need to generate a break point here, either serving, blocking, or defense. If I had to guess, it's going to come from Indiana's defense. They have dug a lot of balls lately. Bryce Barrett has been their go-to attacker. He is in the middle back position. Evan Gebert serving, can attack on the right side. 15-14, match point Indiana. Off the tape, Carroll is there. Klosak out of the back row, blocked and covered. Carroll barely able to keep it alive, but Price is there and waiting for it. And the first chance of asking, Indiana takes the match points. And from down 2 sets to none, a reverse sweep comeback to win it in 5. And Team Pineapple, with so much grit, they take their first match win of the year. Incredibly well earned. 16-14 in the 5th over Sweed. What a spectacular comeback by Team Pineapple. That has got to feel so good for a young team to have so much of their effort validated. 0-6 up until this point on the season. Have worked so hard, have played good volleyball in flashes. They finally get one, a match win for Team Pineapple. Ladies and gentlemen, spectacular match there. Congratulations to Indiana, a reverse sweep. Comeback from down 0-2. They win it 3-2, 16-14 in the fifth. Plenty of drama. Next match coming up, the Indiana Team Pineapple again takes on the Chicago Icemen. That match will be at 11:45. 11:45 first serve. Stick around, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to grab a member of Team Pineapple, hopefully get Bryce Barron to hear his thoughts on his first career VLA win. And then, as you just heard on the announcement, we will move the start time for Team Pineapple versus the Icemen, scheduled for 11:30. We're going to move that back to 11:45. 11:45 start time for the next one. But first, Bryce Barron is on his way up to the microphone. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's see. How do we look? I think we look great.
Do I need these?
You don't really need those as long as you can hear me. It's perfect.
You
let's talk into this. Bryce, congratulations. The first VLA win of your career,
right,
and in about the most dramatic fashion you could ask for. Down 0-2. What was said in the Team Pineapple huddle just to trigger a comeback of that magnitude?
Yeah, well, kind of the whole time we were playing, yesterday we went to 5 with them, obviously tough loss. We just had that kind of confidence, even though the first 2 sets didn't really go our way. The whole time we were like, all right, we're going to get them in 3, then we're going to take 4, then we're going to take the 5th. And even when we were down, like, what was it, 8-6, we were still like, all right, we're just taking time out because we know we're going to win anyway, right? We just had that confidence. I think that's what was key, is we were finally playing together, we were playing well, and it was just about time we got that win.
About time is right. 0-6, and then you get the first match win of the season. I know Team Pineapple is just in a difficult situation compared to your 2 central rivals because both the Chicago teams have a huge advantage in the ability to practice together.
Right.
So you guys have been kind of learning some of this stuff on the fly. What did you learn about yourselves as the team that you have now in that match that you just won?
Yeah, I mean, like you mentioned, most of us, I'm still meeting guys at each of these tournaments, right? Like, I'm shaking hands when we go play on the court. So we haven't practiced really, because we just live so spread out. I'm from Wisconsin. We got guys from Ohio. We got a decent amount in Indiana, Michigan. We got them all over the place. So we don't really have that luxury like you mentioned. But, I mean, when it comes down to it, we all are just good volleyball players. That's why we're here, right? So everybody knows what to do. We're in the right spots. We know how to play. Then it's just about getting those communication things under control. And that's what comes with time, and really, I think that's what we learned this last game.
What have you learned in your new VLA experience about sort of the Team Pineapple culture? Because Team Pineapple's been around for a very long time. They've been doing this at a high level. You've got guys like LJ and Yvonne on the sidelines. You've got Jeebs, who's literally the coach's son. Matty Ice has been around for about a decade.
Right.
What have you learned about what is, when you think Team Pineapple, what does that mean to you in your new experience?
I mean, really just like the rich history, like you mentioned. It's an absolute honor to be a part of a team. I mean, specifically like Volleyball. Everybody knows Volleyball.
Oh, of course.
It's just incredible to get to play for him. He sends us texts. Obviously, he wasn't able to be here today. But it's an honor to play for somebody with that kind of history. And same thing with Lauren. It's just these guys have so much history, and it's just a unique opportunity to get to play with so much knowledge on your sidelines.
So what's next? Other than a match in about 45 minutes. These schedules are hard. This is demanding, but you've just proven to the division and to the league that Team Pineapple can do anything from any situation. Just came down from 0-2 against a very good team. So do you think is one of those things that Team Pineapple can do, play a back-to-back and beat another good team?
Tell you what, we went to 5 yesterday.
You did?
And then the game after that was more of a mental struggle than a physical struggle, right?
Yeah,
like
I mean 42-40.
42-40, set some records. Our game earlier against Sweed, we went 32-30. It was just, not only was it a lot of sets played, each set was going long, we were drained. And it really just came down to a mental battle, and both teams were drained yesterday. Today, we're on that flip side of it. We got the upside of that 5-setter, so I feel great. I think the guys feel great. We're excited to play. Let's see what we got for Iceman here.
Love it. Congratulations, Bright. Amazing win, the first of many for you and your Team Pineapple career. Go back and get ready for another match.
Rest of the legs will be back in time.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, appreciate it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks to Bryce Barrett. Congratulations to Team Pineapple. We'll be back in just over half an hour. Team Pineapple in a back-to-back to take on the Chicago Icemen. We will see you for that one. Thanks very much for watching.
Better than the Super Bowl.
Wow. Wow, wow.